I randomly stopped talking, that's why. And we've just made waves, so we'll just go to... Nope. Thought you could just look at team trades, but we're probably the only ones that have made deals. So let's have a look at this. So with Eric Neal, our future first round pick, future second round pick, Sergej Janeski, we got the 30th, and Kevin Aldridge for Damien Strickland and Tyrone Thamon, who we try to play with. He was 3 players on that. One, we weren't wanting to keep paying, and we want to also give Ewing and Pena some minutes. So we went on a bit of a tirade after that and traded Thamon for a future first with Lee Meredith. Then we traded Lee Meredith for Scott Singletary and a second, and then we traded Scott Singletary for a future first. So we got 2 firsts out of that, pretty good. And then we traded Denilson Carlos and a second for Andy Sharp. And then we traded Damien Strickland for a 34th first round pick and Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram had a horrible contract. I should have looked at that. I probably didn't do a good GM move there based on Brandon Ingram's contract at the age of 37. So he moved 37 and a future first for Jonathan Isaac and a current first. Then we moved Andy Sharp for someone who was 10 years younger, got a second out of it. Then moved Jonathan Isaac, the shooting guard that was 10 years younger than Andy Sharp, and a second for Rodney Newson and our old boy Vlado Rodic. Lots of trades here. If Sean's watching, he will not be happy. We had a bit of a rule back in the day when he played 2K16 and I did, that we could only trade every 21 games or something like that. Here I've done all the trades, in one evening. So we traded Rodney Newsom for Art Peterson and a first. So we got a first rounder for Rodney, and then we were looking at trying to get a backup shooting guard or an injury replacement shooting guard. So Art Peterson didn't fit the bill at 6'2", I think, point guard. So we moved him on for Erno Dugonix. We played a game. Dugonix could have been a serviceable all-around player, more of a slasher than a shooting guard. His shooting was horrible, or I found horrible anyway. So we actually got our old boy Gordon Henry back. So if we quickly go into here, we'll go all the way down to Henry. He's 27, 75 overall. He's on a 4-year deal, which is quite, well, like, it's decent cheap contract for someone who I believe, if given the time to shine, could be an 80 overall player. He's an NBA champion with both us in 2029 and 2030, and was in the first team all rookie in 2029. It's got 5 badges there. So that's a little bit of a recap. And so if we go into our coaching, we have Horton at the point guard, Alice at the shooting guard, Barnes at small forward, Knox at power forward, Westerfall at centre. Then we've got Cantor as the rookie there, who's going to turn into a superstar, and if we can help it, Cantor will be our starting centre going forward. He'll be much better than Westfall. He's 7'3", 316 pounds, and his wingspan is 7'3", where Westfall's 7 foot. And Cantor's 4 years younger. Ewing's my backup power forward. Finally been able to give him some solid minutes there in 16. He'll be happy with that. Norm with the most minutes coming off the bench there. Pena, finally been able to give him 16 minutes, and he wants to resign. There you go. Hamry is wanting to test free agency, so we'll keep him until the trade deadline. He is our boy, but if we have to get rid of him, It might be something that Henry ends up taking over point guard duties. I did use him as a point guard at one point with Cecil Payne as a shooting guard. I can't remember what his pass ratings were. Their ball control is good. Passing accuracy isn't horrible, but it's not great. His passing vision is a bit better. His passing IQ is slightly below the vision. But yeah, he can play that role. So, and then we've obviously got two players from free agency that have got high potential. This guy doesn't, but he's got good playmaking. This guy's got an A+ potential, as you can see there with his graph. So I tend to do this, either do it and then smash them with training, so they might become like a 60 overall player with still high potential. So you probably see them next season jumping up to about 70 in 2 seasons, or you can use them as trade bait when they get to about 60. So I haven't done that with, so I'll go to training. I've had a migraine for the last 3 hours at work. I started to get blurred vision and like a rave party at the back of my right eye, which I sometimes get. I finished work 15 minutes early. I had another job to go to. That wasn't going to happen. Rain sort of stuffed up my first job. Come home, I've had some medication for it and some like a dream supplement that I sometimes use. Obviously I'm not driving anywhere or going anywhere. I decided to take that, a quarter of a scoop instead of a full scoop. That's got rid of my migraine now in space of 20 minutes, which is fantastic. Normally if I try to take anything for my migraine, like anything stronger than Advil, it normally makes me vomit and make my migraine worse. So this plant-based sleep supplement, I've used it twice now and it's gotten rid of my migraine very, very quickly. So the blurred vision is gone, the dizziness and the wanting to vomit's gone. So what am I doing? I'm talking a lot. So Ronnie high, and who's the other dude? Tyson Francis. I'll keep him at playmaking. And Ronnie West, I will. There you go. Ooh. Anus Cantor. We'll give him medium. Alright, so is Henry there? Everybody's got the way I want things to go. So yeah, if I start playing this game, guys, and I have to get off the microphone, just know that's why. Obviously I've done a lot of talking, so you know, you might like the silence. So simulate gamecast, simulate the game. Our morale is down by a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some teams maybe beat us, but we're having a decent run of it here. And that's where I was going to jump in. So we'll jump in. Yeah, guys, I got a message from a mate, and he's like, and a family always remembers you as a kind, and it's supposed to say man. Autocorrect got him, and it says, for the kind nana you are. Hilarious. Lost my speaker.
Anthony kicks to Ellis.
Oh, Alex is injured.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's as a finish as you're ever going.
So we'll have a look at the halftime stats, which is what we do. Knox is 10-5, 1-1. Norm Anthony is 8-3 and 1. Barnes is 6-4, 2 and 1. Alice is 6-2, 1 and 1 with an injury. Horton's 4-3-4-4. West Forward is 3-3. Cantor's 2-2-1. Ewing is 1-1 and 1 block. And that's it. So, what is the injury? Bruised sternum. That could be anyone's guess of how long he could be out for.
See out of this guy.
So what we're going to do is he's got the injury. It's hurt, but it means that he's not dying. But we'll bring Henry in. That's why we got him.
It adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Irving, and it's Houston at the 5 spot.
Now, if
He's off on the first.
Alice is injured for a long time, it might be a case that we trade Henry and a pick for a starting shooting guard, or we might just roll with Henry.
Down low.
Ooh.
They swipe it. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That's
Didn't mean to shoot it with Cantor. I thought I'd pass it to... to Henry. I thought I passed to Cantor.
Anthony with the block. Snatched away. Here's Houston, and he banks in the layup.
Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now the pass to Henry. Henry, who's covered by Irving. Puts up the baby hook.
And guys, right now,
just bully ball. When you're 7'3" and you're athletic, it's going to happen. It's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 12 points for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot.
Yeah, Cantor's not going to be able to be stopped.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Nuggets, #1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The shot goes down and it gets this game back.
So obviously with Cesar Payne retired, and we did offer him a coaching position and he just vanished. Be interesting to see if he pops up as a coach in the future.
Think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Driving and high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic man jam.
Nice way there has to finish up that possession.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's the screen. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. The shot will not go. Irving's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. All going up court. That is good. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Hammond. Henry with the rebound.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Anthony dishes to Henry. Pass to Barnes. And fouled at that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, they didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 5. Hammond covered by Barnes. Another miss by Minnesota.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pass to Pena. So against the Johnson's act on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 4th in second chance points, 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
He doesn't get the second one. 3 on 3. Ball's not loose. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Anthony leading the charge. Denver passing it around. Pena passes to Ewing. Moving against Anthony. Here's Forte. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Here's Ewing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Cohen. And that one goes long.
And if there was any doubt about it, his defense threw him off on that shot.
And he gets it to go. He's got 9.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
To stop the run. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pena passes to Anthony. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam. Cam giving us a great look at that one. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Ellis kicks to Ewing. Out to the wing. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league. He more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And J guys in the steps for the Nuggets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
So they put the offense on a heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Here's Shaw. Ewing with the block. And set the pick. Inside, here's Munoz. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 12 points for him.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The pass to Pena. Here's Ewing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Giles. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. The Nuggets leading by 8. Passes it to Knox. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Get plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. They set the screen. Here's Cohen. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Tipped away and stolen by Fisher. And here's the fast break. It's tipped and they'll keep possession. On the right side. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Horton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And the final period of play just about to start. The Nuggets leading by 10. Okay, now let's reset our lineup courtesy of Gatorade. Ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Ellis. And it's Barnes in the 3 slot. Timberwolves trail by 13. Houston, the pass to Munoz. Down low, here's Cohen. Clanking by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Knox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fisher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Minnesota shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Cohen. Moves back up. That's tipped.
And a bleed for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Knox. Chips it straight down.
Nice pass. Got the ball right into his teammate's pocket. On time and on target.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Check for Minnesota.
That's his fourth. Now into the lineup. Coleman.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Bradshaw. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly.
And the shot down. Since he's fouled, there's a chance for a three-point play.
Terrific game for Ellis. 12 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a nice element of his game today.
Here's Houston. No good. And Denver the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Cohen. Count the bucket.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's a good screen.
No, that was not great by Ellis. Sway.
Real good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded. Inside. The pass to Knox. Tipped away.
Oh, wow, that was a horrible possession by my boys.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Bradshaw. And missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Big foul by Horton.
Greg, he got into it there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Denver leading by 8. Barnes dishes to Ellis.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Passes it to Bradshaw.
He's out of bounds.
As the Nuggets gain possession.
That's
Yeah,
inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Barnes. Poked away to the wing on the left. It's Ellis on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 9 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Bradshaw. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
To the middle. Here's Knox. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Count that one.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's good. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Take a look at the numbers in this one for Barnes. He's got 10 points and 2 steals. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
That's 2 times Alice has sagged off Bradshaw.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
He gets the rim with a 2-hand slam. Wow.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
There's a screen. Pass to Houston. Bradshaw. He's guarded by Ellis. From the stripe. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bradshaw.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Knox the pass to Horton.
Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Ellis throws it down.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Shoots the
That's in.
3.
It's not.
Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Bradshaw. There's a screen. With the teardrop. Horton with the rebound.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Ellis kicks to Barnes. And a foul called on the shot.
The mini Zion Williams, this guy.
Shoot 2 right here.
Obviously didn't play with him a lot last season with the player lock on Cecil Payne. And obviously with Cecil Payne being the main guy in previous seasons, I didn't really necessarily like
trail by 14.
look for Barnes' offense, if you will.
Pass to Bradshaw. Tries a 3.
That's in.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Knox the pass to Horton. Denver passing it around. Pass to Knox. And he slams it one-handed.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know,
There's
we can
Horton's
see the other
double-double.
hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
To the paint. They set the pick. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Bradshaw. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Bradshaw. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Horton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw missing. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Fisher's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Cohen. Off target with his 3. The Nugget shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Back to Barnes. To the wing on the left. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Oh, wow,
So
he
he
missed
can't
both.
get either to fall.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Bradshaw. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Forte. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ellis dishes to Barnes. And it's blocked.
Oh.
Here's Cohen. A three ball. And he gets it to go.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic.
Aww.
Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Here's Bradshaw. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities. Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
Right wing. Here's Pena.
Oh, Pena just breaks through there.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Armando Pena.
Minnesota calls timeout.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And there's the pass to Moonwoods. Bradshaw covered by Anthony. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Bradshaw. Here's Hamry. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fisher's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
To the inside. On the basket by Ewing.
Someone has jumped on. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. Oh, and they're off.
And out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. Our ball. It's like they got stage fright. Ooh, guys, notice me. I better.
To the middle. And he lays it straight in. And it's an 8-point Denver lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's
That's way too easy.
Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Puts up the baby hook. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Number 54. 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. All alone. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hammering,
And we're through.
authority.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has the team really feeling quite good about it.
Only up by 5.
So. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Oh, he missed. He missed.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option.
Samry at the line there. Oh my God, my boys are just shooting horrible at the line.
Simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Oh, he missed them both.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. And should have closed it out.
Oh wow.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 3. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And I've sent Ewing to the line.
Gets the first.
Finally.
That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's
They
the
must not have
knockout blow right
timeouts.
there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
From deep. And the miss. So they did a great job.
I don't mind this.
Yeah, and they got pushed down.
Probably take off 5 minutes from the talk at the start of the game. And it's probably a 38-minute exercise playing a game the way I have with Simcast until 2 minutes or 3 minutes into the third quarter, and then playing that. So, yeah, I don't mind that. I'm not going to be able to play all the time.
Back, everybody, this is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team. Kenny, your thoughts?
So Horton,
He was dead on
there
from
he
the
is.
field tonight, guys.
Rookie.
I call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage
Got
of
three
every good
three
look
just
he
jumped
got.
online.
I mean, everything he put up was
Watching
going
me.
in.
Well, just look at his assist.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA.
I think that's the most I've ever had online all at once. 3 people.
From myself.
Oh, it's now ticked over to 2. So quickly have a look at the final stats. So Alice, still unknown injury. We don't, well, unknown in terms of the length of what it's going to be. Had 17-3, 2-1 and 2 blocks. Knox had 16-8, 1 and 3 blocks with 2 turnovers. Horton had a 14-6, 10 and 4 game with 5 turnovers. We obviously need to cut down those turnovers, but that is a solid performance in his second game being the rookie. Cantor had 12-5, 1 and 1 with no negative with the plus minus. Barnes was 11-6, 5, 2 with 3 turnovers. Pena with some minutes finally had 11-2 and 1 and had some decent offensive moves in there with that shot there. He broke away through not a double team, but there was 2 people in his way and he was able to score. Norm Anthony 8-6, 1 and 1. Ewing 6-2, 2, 1 and 2. Obviously good to give him minutes. and Hamry with 443. When we gave Henry some minutes when we saw Alice injured. So we'll have a quick look at what Alice's injury entails in terms of how long he's going to miss. He may not even miss anything, but we'll soon see. It's just day to day. I won't take anything. I won't take minutes off him. Well, now they're saying that Henry deserves 29 minutes when they didn't say that before. And they're saying 6 minutes for Pena and 12 for Ewing. And they want Roddick to have 5. Oh, that's why, because, yes, Alice, they're suggesting him to have 30 minutes because he's day for day. That makes sense. I was like, why are they wanting that to be the case? So we'll bring Henry back down. And we'll go with that. So I'm simming that. Gregory Landry has decided to sign with the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, so we've got free agency, a team picking up free agents. That's very rare. I've never seen that really come up in any of the seasons I played. Is that Barnes? Did he have a team option? No, he's not. Whew. Got Barnes as an untouchable. I'm gonna get off the video. See ya.